Here's why I think Aston Villa can still get the Champions League this season, despite the fact they're sitting in 9th place right now. Now, firstly, I do want to say I have no hate towards the teams in and around us. I think it's amazing that all the smaller teams are doing well right now. It's great for breaking that Big Six bias. Smaller teams really showing what damage we can do, and that we're not just small teams held back by financial issues. No, we can still perform under the circumstances. I'm not hate watching. At the same time, still want Villa to do as best as possible, because why would I not? I also think that a lot of these teams lack weakness, whereas we have strengths, and I'm going to break that down right now. But also, whilst you're here, just click that follow button for me quickly. It takes 2 seconds. Appreciate you. But, like I said, Aston Villa sitting in 9th place right now. However, I think it's only 3 or 4 points separating us between those UCL placements. It's likely that the 5th place will be getting the Champions League spot, and I think that's pretty much nailed on now. But let's say 5th gets it. We've had Newcastle just winning the EFL trophy, which is great for them. Bit of silverware, which I haven't think they've won in 68 years. Is there potential they could switch off a bit? Maybe I'm being a bit hopeful, but it's definitely a possibility. They could drop a few points. Teams in and around us, Brighton, they always perform well, but drop off eventually. They have a strong team. They haven't really added to it hugely. Could still see us being above them. Bournemouth, again, I think they're a strong side. They're physical. They're good on the counter, but one thing I noticed with these teams is that they're a couple injuries away from being in a drastic deficit. Got key players in their squad, which they almost rely on and build the team around. And as soon as those chess pieces go, everything falls apart. I think this is concurrent with Brighton, Bournemouth, and Forest. Newcastle have good depth, and kind of almost Chelsea as well. Obviously, Cole Palmer got an injury, not performing right now. No Jackson, got an awful goalkeeper situation, Conference League to deal with, so they could be dropping off too. Yeah, but like I said, Chris Wood goes out of Forest team, long day. Same with Gibbs White, same with Elanga, same with a couple other names in their team. If they're injured, it's not looking great. Bournemouth really impressed me this season. They got rid of their star striker Solanke, and they're still performing. In fact, Solanke has now left and gone to a team lower down the table. Crazy. But obviously they've got Semenyo, key player, Clivert, Kirkes, who is also leaving at the end of the season, I believe. That could be on his mind. Maybe I'm just hoping too much, but I still think there is a good possibility. Plus, with teams finishing European places in other means instead of placements, such as competitions, it also frees up more spaces. Now, obviously, we can go and win the UCL as it is now and get it that way, which would be fine and wouldn't really care where we finish in the league. But this is really in Villa's hands, especially when all our remaining games are mostly with the teams in and around us. So if we can successfully beat those teams, stay consistent, get those points, got squad depth coming back in now, I really think we can get to that 5th place if we push. And you know what? If we don't, if we finish with even conference, I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. We've gone far in the UCL, which was completely unexpected. We've gone far in the FA Cup, which we could still easily win. Overall, I still think it would be a great season. Villa fans and Neutral fans, let me know what you think down below of what I just said. Is it true? Do some of these teams rely on key players? Also, like I said already, click that follow button.